about lockdown, and there weren't too many of those, was what happened every Thursday night at 8 o'clock, when most of us turned out to clap the carers. But now the tables have turned. Ambulance crews are at Long Melford in Suffolk to say thank you to local people who cooked thousands of meals for paramedics. Let's find out more from Ian Barmer, who's in Long Melford now. Hi, Ian.
Yeah, Stuart, what a lovely story. Well, as you say, people here were out every Thursday clapping for the NHS and health workers, but they wanted to go one better. And in fact, they decided to cook for them. And what we can see here tonight is the ambulance service really saying a personal thank you to those volunteers who helped out. And in fact, they've handed over a cheque for £370 raised by paramedics for the village. Let's show you a film now and we'll meet some of those volunteers. This fridge in Fiona Swindle's front garden is key to this whole story. For nearly 4 months, around 20 meals a day were left in it to be delivered to frontline ambulance crews in Bury St Edmunds and Sudbury. That's about 2,000 meals in total, all cooked by people here in Long Melford.
It turned up, it's second-hand, totally tatty, but vital. Everyone delivered their meals in here. The guys that were delivering picked them up and took them in, so it's been really important to getting the whole thing sorted out. But we're going to celebrate with it tonight. We've got everyone coming along, the ambulance crews and all the cooks. We're going to have a great party, and there'll probably be a few beers in there keeping cold. One of those cooks was Jan Berry. She's 84 and was one of the first people to volunteer. She made cottage pie, sausage and mash, macaroni cheese and curry.
I absolutely jumped at it, and it made one feel so much better in many ways that you were able to do something. So many people in this country who are helping, and I'm fairly limited in what I can do, and to be able to cook for the ambulance people was a great privilege.
During the height of the pandemic, the paramedics wrote a card to the volunteers to say a heartfelt thank you. But tonight, they're going one better and saying it in person. OK, let's have a word with Scott Ballum now from the East of England Ambulance Service. Scott, just what did it mean for the paramedics to have those meals provided for them?
Yeah, hello. It meant so much to the crews because it just took a load of weight off their own shoulders. They didn't have to prepare any food before work. If they were calling into Bury St Edmunds, they knew that there'd be a meal that they could pop in the microwave for a couple of minutes and have a proper hot meal inside them.
And they could even take them home, couldn't they, if they just didn't have the time to prepare food at home?
If they didn't get time to eat it at work, then they could always take it home, and that was a great thing. They didn't have to go to the shops. They weren't putting themselves at risk. People were apprehensive at the time of us being healthcare workers and knowing the sort of job we do, being in contact with people.
Now, you've handed over this cheque for £370 tonight. How was that money raised?
Well, we were just so impressed with the community spirit of everyone coming together in Long Melford that we just dipped our hands in our pockets, really, and raised what we could. And we've given them money, and they can do with it as they wish. We couldn't get them an individual present, so we thought, give them some money and they can do what they want with it.
Scott, thanks very much. And from a very lovely Long Melford, Stuart, back to you in the studio.
Ian, thank you very much. Now, we always enjoy hearing